guys. I was reading some diary of a wimpy kid in the library. It was like the meltdown, and it was talking about how Greg's town was like going through this heat wave, bro. It was like the middle of winter, and it was still like really hot, and that got me thinking about like Elon Musk. Elon Musk is like this guy that was making electric cars, and he became like a billionaire because he was making these electric cars that was like saving the environment. And it was like targeting like these environmentally conscious people who want to save the environment. And it's being marketed as like the car to buy to save the environment because it doesn't use a gas engine. It uses, I think it's like an electric battery or something like that. And it's being marketed as like the solution to global warming if you buy electric car, then you're gonna save the environment from environmental climate catastrophe and extreme heat waves and the ice caps melting, creating floods and stuff like that. And bro, this got me thinking about the fires in Los Angeles, boys. I watched this video is about how like Hollywood is gonna get interrupted, like we got all these celebrities who got their house burned down and they're like, oh, we're gonna take a break from making movies, acting in movies because we gotta focus on rebuilding our homes. There's also like some people talking about like how AI is replacing our jobs, people using Chat GPT or like these AI machines, and it's like replacing jobs, and like it's actually contributing to some environmental problems, like these machines that this AI uses, it needs this water to cool down the machines. And some people believe that this is why California, Los Angeles isn't like fighting these fires very well, is because we're using like all this water on like AI machines to cool them down. Now firefighters don't got any water for cooling down these fires that are spreading everywhere. I actually came here from Subway, bro, and like I felt like I earned the Subway, bro, because I worked out from like it was like from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and I stayed motivated. I brought me an apple, and I chomped down that apple, bro, and like it kept me motivated because after the first workout, I was feeling quite demotivated, and I felt like I was done for the day. But then I had just like half an apple, 3/4 of an apple, and that kept me motivated. So this is like a life hack, boys. If y'all worked out and y'all feeling demotivated, just eat like a healthy snack, and then you're gonna feel more motivated to keep it up because you like rewarded yourself for that workout. You ate that healthy snack, and now you're motivated to keep going because you know that at the end of it, you'll be able to reward yourself again with more of that healthy apple, boys. So at Subway, there was no cucumbers, boys. It was like all dried out. And like I was thinking, bro, how is like this international fast food chain doesn't have all the ingredients that they need, and it's like this business that's open for 24 hours, and they don't even got cucumbers at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and they still got like 11 hours left in the day, and they don't even got any cucumbers left. And I was like, bro, it really shows you that like these managers, these people that you like aspire to be like, they got the same problems as you boys. They make mistakes. They miscalculated like how much cucumber they needed to order, and now there's like this shortage now, creating like a lot of these dissatisfied customers, and it's like decreasing loyalty in the brand. And I'm like, all right, these managers got the same limitations, and as I do, and like knowing this, I could become manager, and like I could fix these mistakes that they're making, where they're making these miscalculations on like demand for their product. There's like more demand for cucumbers than their supply, and more than their purchase order was for the day. And so like this reminds me of like this principle you learn in university. It's like economics forecasting. It's like how you use like the past to like predict the future. Like for example, you know that in your forecast it says that December December is like when everyone wanna like consume, they wanna go to hotels for the holidays, or they wanna buy like these video game consoles for the holidays. And like you use the past to like predict the future. And so like if we see that in the past the supply for cucumbers never met the demand, then we gotta purchase increase the purchase order on these cucumbers to meet the demand. And so like this really goes to show that I can be the best manager, and that these managers have the same limitations as you do. And if you can like learn from these mistakes that the managers are making and like make corrective action, then y'all could be what you thought you never could be, because you learned from these managers that were doing well, but they were still making mistakes, and you learned from that, boys. And that's how y'all are gonna be the manager, and that's how y'all are gonna be making like 6 figures a year. That's like a goal, boys. That's a goal that I know that a lot of y'all want. A lot of y'all want to make 6 figures every year, and use that money as like a means of like achieving like higher purposes. Use that money as a means of achieving higher purposes, like maybe making like developments in like medical research, boys. Cause like what's the end game, boys? Yeah, we want to like invest this money in like medical research. We could like cure cancer. We could end world hunger. We could create like world peace, or like who knows, boys? We could even create like a universal tongue, like this language that everyone knows, and create like this language that everyone understands to like connect the world together, bro. And like if y'all wanna end world hunger, then y'all need to use your career as like the catalyst for this change, for these higher purposes, boys. But it all starts when y'all learn from the mistakes of like like the most successful people. Y'all need to learn from the mistakes that they made. Like Sony, boys. Sony investing all this money in like live service games that flop. Concord, they invested all this money in like a live service game and it flopped and it costed them so much money. They could have spent that on like a brand new IP, on like something, an original single player action adventure game that would have sold like hotcakes. So like basically the moral of this video is that y'all learn from the mistakes of like the top 1% men, like the richest, most handsome, most intelligent. Y'all learn from the mistakes of these people. Y'all could be a top 1% man. And that's all I got for the video. Remember, watch all my, I got a ton of videos on the channel. Remember to watch all of them till the end, because we're trying to get the watch hours up to 3,000. And I see a lot of y'all just watching my videos, and y'all aren't trying to like contribute to the channel. Y'all just taking my free videos and y'all aren't giving anything in return. Even though y'all know that I work so hard on these videos. I'm like maximum effort trying to improve your lives, and y'all don't wanna do anything for me. Some of y'all not even subscribing. Some of y'all not even watching my videos to the end, and some of y'all not even showing your support in the comments, and y'all aren't even giving me video ideas. And so I need y'all to subscribe and watch all my videos to the end, and maybe comment to show your support or to give me video ideas. And anyway, that's all I got for the video. Remember to show your support for the channel, and I love y'all, and goodbye.